So apparently, Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to trade from the Milwaukee Bucks. Brian Windhorst reported trying to get to the Knicks. But what about the Pistons? You know, that'd be interesting. I mean, really, Milwaukee to Detroit, it's an upgrade, but it's not a super upgrade like a summer in Miami, or she touched it in Miami. I mean, my New York niggas, I know y'all like that. That was wavy. I know y'all was mad about the K and Jalen Brunson, K getting the shoe, but you gotta admit that was wavy, right? It's not Miami from Milwaukee to Milwaukee to Miami. It's not Milwaukee to LA like with Luel Cinder, ain't nothing like that. It ain't even Milwaukee to Atlanta from the Mill to the A. I feel you. It's not Milwaukee to Houston or Dallas. But I mean, honestly, man, I think it'd be lit. Cade, Giannis, Brunson at that point. Would you be willing to part ways with Asar Thompson, Ron Hollins, Sass? I mean, at this point, I would. My only concern is this: got to keep Duncan Robinson. I know Malik Beasley is somewhere, in the twilight. You know what I'm saying? So I know he on some, it's a wrap for him, but you need somebody else who can fill it up. So you will probably see if you can get a Klay Thompson to come in and shoot the ball well. On somebody like that, that can shoot. So if you can find more shooters, yeah, you got Duncan Robinson. At that point, Tobias would probably be in that deal. So really, you start looking, you like Javonte Green, you like Karis LeVert, you like Jaden Ivey. I would hang on to him in this scenario. You like those three because they can shoot. You know what I'm saying? You hold on to Beef Stew. He could shoot for his position. But then you got Duncan Robinson. But then you start looking, you like, okay, we need that one more guy like Klay, or we need that guy like Bojan Bojanovic, the one that played in Sacramento. We need that other shooter. You know what I'm saying? And I think if you can get that other shooter where you can throw a lineup, but let's just say Cade, Ivy get back to form. He's shooting the ball really, really well. Giannis, Duncan at the three, or whoever you want to put at the three, and then you throw out there Jalen Duren. You just need shooting around them. So you got four guys that can shoot it, and then but if you can get that next guy that really can fill that role, and cool. But if you can hold on to Asar Thompson, you figure it out. K can shoot it. I mean, you would just have to really figure it out. K can shoot it. You know what I'm saying? Duncan can shoot it. But really, it'll really be taken away. So it'll really be Cade and Ivy or Cade and Duncan that can shoot with Asar in that lineup. But I think I think defensively that'd be really good. You don't worry about the shooting. Defensively, Duren and Giannis and Asar, and then Cade and whether it's Ivy or Cade and Duncan Robinson in the backcourt, shoot. But then you just play with lineups at that point. You know what I'm saying? You say, okay, I got Javonte Green who can shoot it. I got let's say you keep Dennis Jenkins who can shoot it, Karis LeVert who can shoot it. So you got a lot of shooting. Zay Beef Stew who can shoot it. So then you just start playing with you keep Sasser, he can show. I think at that point, whatever else if you go with Milwaukee, if you can get another shooter, or you can go down to Dallas and get, Klay Thompson or somebody of that nature that can really shoot the ball like that, I think you rock out with that. I think you rock out there. Okay, I got Klay shooting the ball, Ivy, Klay, Robinson, Jenkins, Javonte, Karis, so you rock out with those guys to shoot. So yeah, I would say that's good. I think the trade probably gonna look something like starting off with Asar Thompson, probably start, Ron Hollins and Tobias Harris, probably 3 or 4 years of first round picks. And I think that should be enough to get it done. If I were to throw anybody else in there, maybe they'd be like, oh, we want Beef Stew. I couldn't do that. That's the identity of the team. But I don't know how the money will work, but I think obviously you keep Duren, obviously you keep K. I don't know. I don't think they wouldn't even want Jaden Ivey at this point, because he ain't fully came through yet. We got a couple months before the trade deadline, but really I think Asar, Ron, Tobias, and probably 3 or 4 years worth of first round picks and second round picks, that I feel like that can get the job done, in my opinion. So that's just my opinion on it at that point. Because guess what? You got to pay Asar at some point pretty soon. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you paying Giannis, you about to pay Duren, you pay Cade, Ivy probably going to have a modest, prove it year or two deal. You keep him around and you finesse the cap that way. But honestly, I would do it. So that'd be my thing. I would do it, man. I would 100% do it. I would 100% pursue it. Um, you know, that's just me. I would pursue it and do it. So, but yeah, Giannis to Detroit, I don't think it's gonna happen. But man, defensively, that'd be really, really good. like defensively, it'd be up. I mean, that's the championship jump. Do I like it over Kyrie, AD, Lauri Markkanen, Trey Murphy, CJ McCollum, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Domantas Sabonis, Nikola not Nikola Jovic, but shout out to him. Do I like him coming out of when he got drafted to Miami? But what's the brother's name? Vujovic. Yeah, I like it overall. That like that's top target. That's top target. Giannis in Detroit would be insane. Nike probably would do like a combo shoe pack eventually with him and K. I mean, why wouldn't you want to play with K? That'd be ideal. A guy that just want to feed you and find a way to score. But I get it for aesthetic reasons and for business opportunity reasons, and New York could be huge for them. You know what I'm saying? New York got Bridges, they got Mitchell Robinson, they got OG Anunoby. I mean, yeah, if push come to shove, could you make them give up Karl Anthony Towns? But the issue about that is, probably New York would probably want Miles Turner back because Mitchell Robinson can't play center full time. So that'd be interesting. I think the Knicks is the ideal situation. I don't think the Heat got enough to get them. But I think Phoenix would be another team. I don't think it's their market. We're just looking at the team. Phoenix would be interesting. They got a lot of pieces down there. Mark Williams started to do his thing. But as far as the market, the Lakers, Lakers be interesting for sure. Lakers be interesting for sure. So, I mean, we'll see, man. We'll see. But I like it. I like the fact that Giannis in the Piston jersey, man, it's up. But I get it for him. He want to go to a huge market, man. So, Miami, the Knicks, the Lakers. I mean, Austin Reeves, do they do Austin Reeves? And can they get LeBron to move to a third team? Can they get a third team involved and move LeBron back to Cleveland? Move LeBron to New York? I mean, those are, I don't know, man. Giannis and Luka. I think Reeves would almost absolutely have to be gone in that deal. So it is what it is, or it is what it ain't. Hit the link in the link tree. Find me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. Wherever I'm at in that link tree, my other platforms, man, Goodfella TV, Free Game 89, everything should be in the link tree. So it's the first link in the description. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Find me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. I appreciate y'all for blessing me with the opportunity to serenade y'all ears with this game. Peace.